While LFF has only barely begun, I knew I was in for some weirdness going into the latest from Raw's Julia Ducournau. This is my review of Titane. Following a series of unexplained crimes, a former firefighter is reunited with his long-lost son, who has been missing for 10 years. But before I properly start with my review, I want you to start the conversation down in the comments below. Anything and everything. If you like Julia's work, if you're excited for Titane, if you've seen Titane, because it's been making the festival rounds for a while now, anything and everything down there. And if you like what you see here, make sure you consider clicking that subscribe button and you will be a part of any and every conversation about your favorite movies and TV. The best way to describe Titane is oddly emotional. The film keeps you engaged by constantly changing genres and mixing tones, and Julia Ducournau proves once again why she's one of the most exciting, unique, and versatile filmmakers working today. What I love so much about this film, amongst many other things, is that she kept kind of playing with her audience, trying to lose the audience and see if she could win them back over again as she changes these genres, and the film takes very unexpected turns because as the film starts, the first half hour of the film, you're watching it and it feels like a thriller. Very straightforward with very dark humor that really works. There's an incredibly funny scene in a house filled with a lot of people, like young people, housemates, and it's one of the funniest scenes I have seen all year because it sets up how violent, visceral, and gnarly the film can get. Don't eat during or immediately before this film because it's visually sometimes very brutal. It should also be noted that Titane is best enjoyed going in blind. I knew nothing about this film besides who the director was, that this film won the Palme d'Or, and that's it. Do not read the synopsis because this is a film that is most enjoyable sitting completely blind in an audience equally as blind and just react and witness everyone else's reactions to the most weird moments that this film has to offer, and there are a lot of them. But then the film takes an unexpected turn, and while it keeps being offbeat, off-kilter, and sometimes off-putting, it holds a surprising amount of heart. Ducournau's film talks about broken family relationships, and that's something that this film has in common with Raw, and I think she's so intelligent in talking about these topics while having these weird, off-putting storylines that are so out there and so imaginative. It becomes something that we have never seen before. I've never seen anything like Titane or like Raw, and these two are completely dissimilar to one another too, which kind of makes me love this film by default, by what it does with its audience, how it plays with itself and tones and genres. There's this constant dark sense of humor throughout the film that sometimes you laugh just out of nervousness because you have no idea how certain things that are happening in this film should or could be funny. The performances are also stellar, with his father and son relationship developing in uncomfortable ways sometimes, but nevertheless so endearing and touching. I was surprised at how much I felt for these characters and their relationship throughout the film. The one thing I can say is that Julia going all out with the weirdness first and foremost can create a disconnection and a bit of a loss in translation of what she actually wants to talk about. I think these are important themes. I think these themes are discussed in very interesting ways, but you can get so caught up in the weirdness of this film. It can get caught up in its own weirdness so much. Sometimes the message can be lost along the way. But nevertheless, I found Titane to be weirdly entertaining throughout, even in its most violent, gruesome moments. Its off-kilter sense of humor, which I love and connect with because that's my type of sense of humor, and an oddly earnest amount of art really makes this one stand out for the best. I'm giving Titane a B+. And so those are my thoughts on Titane, but now I want to know your thoughts on it. Anything and everything down there in the comments below. If you're excited to see it, if you've already seen it, let me know down there. And if you enjoy what you saw here, make sure to click that subscribe button so you can enjoy any future conversation about your favorite movies and TV. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back very soon. Check out my review for Belle, No Time to Die, Venom Let There Be Carnage, and there'll be many more coming for LFF. I hope to see you in those. And so until then, love each other and love the movies.